I'm going to start the session today with a story. The story is about three young people, aged 16. All three of them very studious, distinct students, very good human beings from different parts of life. All three of them comes from a different genre of family and economies. The only common thread that united them was all three of them wanted to prove themselves in a medical field, and they're all writing this exam to get into the medical school. One of them wants to be gynecologist, second person wants to be a neurosurgeon, the third person wanted to research on cancer and tumors. The day before the exam, one of them took her life on and said, "This is enough. I cannot betray my family and friends and my teachers because I fear I may not be able to do justice to the entrance exam and get into the medical field." The second person, ironically, prepared very well, read through the night, extremely prepared, but unfortunately, in spite of multiple alarms and multiple calls, overslept, and because of the guilt, he also took his life on. The third person, who studied, went and wrote the exam, came back, the fear of failure took his life on. This is a very sad story, though this is many of us know there are many real instances like this. What are we actually teaching our children? We boast about having the best colleges, best universities in the world, but are we grooming our children to face and handle their emotions well? The fear of social status. What is my parents going to think about me? What is my parents react? Will the society be able to see me the same way? The second major factor is the fear of guilt, the victim mindset. The third is a fear of failure. In today's worlds of gadgets and instant gratification, handling emotions is extremely important to be imbibed in children. When I said emotions, the emotions are sadness, anxiety, fear, panic, stress, depression, happiness, and ecstasy. Today we are going to talk about four simple steps that every children needs to go through, needs to understand so that they are able to handle emotions better. 4 steps. Step 1, acknowledge their emotional impact. Accept the emotional impact. Third, take a deep breath in. Fourth, treat it as an opportunity to be an hero and not a victim. Let me go step by step. Step 1. Whenever your child faces a moment of emotions, ask her or him what is going through their mind. The moment you ask that, they will be able to acknowledge that something is happening in their mind. It could be as simple as asking them end of the day, what are those panic moments they had? Can they even recall it? Point number 1. The second is, the moment you acknowledge it, the next step is to accept it. So you have to accept that you are going through that. So every time you ask this question to a child, ask them what did they do about it. The moment they acknowledge there is an emotional instance, what did they do about it? Coach them to take a deep breath whenever they faces an emotional rush. This is very important. The fourth most important step is, every opportunity of an emotional instance is an opportunity for us to become an hero, show maturity, and not become a victim. If you seed these thoughts into the young children's mind, they will never get into the next stages of handling emotions. I repeat, acknowledge, accept, take a deep breath in, be an hero, and leverage the opportunity for growth. This has helped many children to handle their emotions better. Let's create a world of fulfilled human beings who can also achieve. Would like to hear back your feedback. Thank you so much.